In a small town on the outskirts of Calabar, there lived a young lady named Amaka. Amaka had never worked a day in her life, not because she was rich, but because something strange happened to her when she was 16. One evening, while returning from the farm, she took a shortcut through the old evil forest. The elders always warned people about that forest. They said spirits lived there. As Amaka walked deeper, she heard whispers. She hid behind a big iroko tree and saw something that froze her blood. Spirits, pale and shadowy, standing in a circle. In the middle of them was a calabash. One spirit began to chant strange words. Another poured sand into the calabash. Suddenly, money began to rise from it, fresh naira notes pouring out like water. Amaka gasped. The spirits stopped. They turned slowly toward her hiding place. She has seen us, one of them hissed. The wind grew wild. The trees shook. The spirits rushed toward her. Amaka ran. She did not look back. She ran until she reached the edge of the town. Somehow, she escaped. That night, she locked herself in her room, shaking with fear. At midnight, her window opened by itself. Cold air filled the room. One of the spirits stood there. Amaka tried to scream, but no sound came out. "We will not kill you," the spirit said calmly. "Instead, we will make a deal." Amaka listened, trembling. "We will give you money, every week, as much as you need, but you must never tell anyone what you saw. If you speak, the money will stop, and worse things will happen." Amaka thought about poverty. She thought about hunger. She thought about struggling. "I agree," she whispered. From that week, every first night of the week, at exactly midnight, money would appear in a small calabash inside her room. At first, she was careful. She spent wisely. People wondered how she was living so well without working. Years passed. Amaka became proud. She attended parties. She bought expensive clothes. She began to feel untouchable. One night, at a big celebration in town, she drank too much palm wine. Her friends kept asking, "Amaka, tell us your secret. How are you so rich?" Drunken laughing, she said, "If you want money, go to the evil forest. The spirits have a calabash that never runs dry." The music stopped. The next day, the whole town was talking. The elders were angry. They said she had brought danger to the city. By evening, the town chiefs gathered and drove her out of the city. "Take your spirits with you," they shouted. That midnight, Amaka waited for the money. Nothing came. The next week, nothing. She was broke again. No friends, no home, no money. One cold night, as she sat outside the forest crying, a familiar whisper filled the air. "You broke the deal." The spirit appeared before her. "There is only one way now," it said. "Join us." Amaka looked at her empty hands. She looked at the dark forest. Slowly, she stood up and walked into the trees. Till today, elders in Calabar warn young people. Money that comes without work always collects a price, and sometimes, on quiet nights, if you pass near the evil forest, you may hear a woman's voice chanting beside a calabash.